I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully.
Hi guys, so we're here in Barnes & Noble, and they're having 3 for $20 right now. So I was able to find Colonel Sanders and the Xenomorph 40th anniversary from Alien, and I'm finally gonna break down and get the Barnes & Noble exclusive for George R.R. Martin for Game of Thrones. And since it's 3 for $20, these are $9.99 each. This one is $14.95, so since it's an exclusive, it's not covered. So I am also going to pick up Kubo, and Kubo's mom, the monkey. So we'll go home and we'll take a look at anything else we may have gotten. Thanks. Hi. A Mr. Richard Fader from Fort Lynn, New Jersey writes in to say, "Dear Roseanne, Dana, how can you have such a good pop collection?" Well, let me tell you, I love Gilda Radner, and I love her character of Roseanne, Dana, and all the characters that she did on Saturday Night Live. So I was really happy to see this one, and I hope that Funko does some more of the classic characters from the show. But this is really special to me because I love Gilda. And I had a whole bunch of stuff that I actually got, and I wanted to share that with you. So we're gonna start with some goodies from Box Lunch. Now, I recently got to see Kubo from the movie Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a beautiful Japanese story with puppets. So there are different characters available. There's Kubo, his mother the monkey, which we got here, and Kubo in a gold helmet, which I did not get, and I saw it, but you know, have to consider space sometimes. So just these two. And I had to go through quite a few Kubos to find one where the guitar is not bent. So Funko, you really need to do something about when you are making these ones with guitars or anything that's long and thin like that, to make sure that the product does not bend. So this one came out good. You can't really see it, but off in the corner in here, Kubo has a little origami called Little Hanzo, and I won't tell you anything about that because if you're gonna ever see the movie, I don't want to ruin the story for you. But really neat to see these pieces from an unappreciated movie that not many people have seen. So if you like puppet styled animation and you like really good folktale type stories, I'd recommend that you check out Kubo and the Two Strings. And what should I do? Barnes & Noble or a box from Amazon? Let's do box from Amazon first, because there is something really special in the Barnes & Noble. Okay, so from Amazon, I got Teddy. And who goes with Teddy but Mr. Bean? And oh, okay. So I ordered plain old Mr. Bean. There you can see Mr. Bean. And I actually got the limited Chase Edition. So this is Mr. Bean with a giant turkey on his head. So if you are familiar with the Mr. Bean shows, there was an episode where he was cooking a Christmas dinner for his girlfriend, and he gets a giant turkey stuck on his head. And even though I'm glad to get the Chase, I think I will be reordering so that I can get regular Mr. Bean too. Because otherwise, Teddy will not know what to do with this turkey-headed fella here. So that's nice. That's nice. I'll order the regular one too. Okay, now on to Barnes & Noble, where I got a whole bunch of stuff. There aren't that many Barnes & Noble stores around anymore. So if you have one in your neighborhood, I really recommend that you check them out for the pops, because what I found was that there are a lot of older pops there that you don't see anymore in the other places. So here's what we got. None of these are older ones, by the way. I think over Christmas time, they started showing an exclusive that they have for Pop's Icon of George R.R. Martin for Game of Thrones. So every time I'd go in there, I would see them, and they had a lot of them, even though they were exclusives. And I kept saying to myself, well, do you want to pick it up now? Do you want to pick it up later? Now, later. They always had them, always had lots of them. So this time they didn't have that many left. So I went ahead and then picked one up. So if you are a fan of Game of Thrones, I recommend that you go in there. They also had another box with George Martin and two of the show creators in a 3-pack. That was, I believe it was $39. And so that was a little more than I was willing to pay. You know, if I could take that to a convention and somehow get all of them to sign the front, that would be neat. But I didn't see that happening, so I just got Mr. Martin. I'll pop him up there and continue on. So here we have Sabrina Spellman from the Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Pretty cool. And there she is with her cat Salem. You can see him down there inside. So this is a relaunch of the show, and bizarrely their number is 777. It should be 666. But a nice pop, a good show. It'll go good with all my spooky ones. And now, for the 40th anniversary of Alien, they have put out a special xenomorph. And this is a beautiful piece. There's also a Ripley in spacesuit, and I didn't see that one. And this was the last one in the store. So I was glad to get it. It comes with the little stand in there, but let's see if we can get him to stand up without it. There he goes. So if you can see, the top of the figure is translucent. And so you can see down in there to the little alien skull. And it has beautiful detail, if you can see it here, for his back vents, his claws, his tail. Really, really nice detail underneath here as well. So a great piece. And I was happy to find one still in the store. So now, the best thing that I got at Barnes & Noble, and I urge you to rush out to your local Barnes & Noble to see if you'll be able to find one of these. I love Lord of the Rings. I love all things Tolkien. And I have almost all of the pops that were made for that. And there is a new 2019 Spring Collection Limited Edition exclusive Grishnakh. Grishnakh the Orc. So I saw this on Facebook when Funko was posting about it. You know, one of those put your favorite character in, like the page, and see if you win one. Never thought I would win one. So I thought I was going to have to, pick this up at a convention somewhere. But then as I'm in there at Barnes & Noble waiting to check out, they had a table full of them. So if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, or if you're a fan of the Peter Jackson films, you have to go find this one. It is a really great looking piece and really unexpected. So I was quite happy. I didn't know that there was really going to be anything coming out before the release of the Flying Nazgul piece, which will be coming out later this year. So fans, go hunting. Go hunting. I hope you enjoyed the latest acquisitions, and it was nice talking with you all. Bye-bye.